So what is up guys, today we're going to discuss about buying a brand new motorcycle or buying a second-hand one. Which one is the best one for you? Let's go! So today, tatlong divisions yung mapag-uusapan natin regarding buying this kind of motorcycles, and we will also discuss about its advantage and disadvantages when you get to choose what you want to choose. So first is cost comparisons. The advantage of buying a new motorcycle is that wala na tayong iisiping initial maintenance cost because bago yung motor natin, fresh na fresh from casa or fresh na fresh galing sa motorcycle dealers natin. As well as we have financing options na available, but you know, the disadvantage naman if ganito is that may price din talaga tayong kailangan bayaran, which is initial down payment or fully paid nating bibilhin. So ayun, medyo mas malaki talaga siya ng presyong maipapatong compared sa second hand nating bibilhin. Ang advantage naman natin sa second hand na pagbili ng motor is that we have its owner's information about this motorcycle. It also takes better value of money, especially if yung nagbebenta is hindi niya masyadong hinarabas yung motor or hindi niya man lang ito ginamit na parang wala nang bukas. However, the disadvantage din naman is that we will have a lesser options of financing availability. Alam mo na, meron ng owner nito, hindi natin alam if si owner rush siya sa pagbili nito, so kailangan niya ng immediate money. Hindi natin to kayang 2 gives or 3 gives kapag hindi natin ito kaibigan or ano pa man. So depende talaga sa needs ng ating seller. As well as, we will have potential costings in any damages na sasabten that could really be a great challenge para sa ganyang klaseng motor na kanyang bibilhin. As we go to the next one, it is about depreciation. The advantage of buying a new motorcycle is that sayong-sayo to, premium feeling yung makukuha mo. However, the first year pa lang ng paggamit nito, meron ng 20 to 30% cut of depreciation ang mangyayari because of its value and the liability it brings in our day-to-day lives. Kasi nga naman, every year, merong bagong technology na linalabas ang mga motorcycle brands. As year passes by, naluluma ang mga features na binibigay ng ating current motorcycle. While the advantage of the second-hand motorcycles is that major depreciation has already occurred. While we can have a better resale value sa motor na ito because meron na tayong price range, meron tayong basihan kung paano natin to ibibenta sa market. Yet, the disadvantage of it is that much less valuable na ito sa market and it would cause much depreciation sa value ng pagbili mo nito as the year passes by. Third is, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina, which is the features and technology. While the advantage of buying a new motorcycle is that it has the latest and greatest technology and safety features on its very current year and having more modern design, that simply means it would cost much more price and the asking price of it has a chance to mark up compared to its previous model. And isa pa doon is, baka hindi mo masyadong need yung feature na binigay nila but at the same time, babayaran mo din. While the second-hand motorcycle's advantage is that gamang-gama mo na yung mga features nito. It grew on you already. Meron na to lagi sa isip mo. Meron siyang ganitong klaseng feature. Meron siyang ABS. Meron siyang ganitong caliper. Meron siyang baso. At iba pa. And last but not the least is insurance and registration. Napaka-importante nito sa ating mga buyers, especially sa mga nag-iisip pa lang because alam mo yun, malaki talagang bagay na makapag-consider tayo sa mga bagay-bagay na ito because it would really help us think more and you know, mas panatag yung pagbili natin ng isang bagay na alam natin kaya nito magbigay ng serbisyo sa atin for how many years. Buying a new motorcycle simply means you can have the ORCR of this much more easier. Newer models would really help us be more intact with the informations na ilalagay sa mga registration natin or sa insurances that could really help us think more safely sa pagpatakbo natin ng motor nito. Isipin natin, when we buy a new motorcycle is that siguro mga 1 month yung pinapalugit nila na process of getting the registration nito. And after nun, makukuha mo to fresh and you know, wala ka nang isipin if baka hindi ito yung tamang information, hindi ito yung mga ganitong mga details, but alam mo yun, details were important that much para dire-diretso nating pagpapatakbo sa motor. While the disadvantage is that maybe there were just certain restrictions and details na kayang i-include ng insurance and registration ang mabibigay na service or offer ng motorcycle dealers sa iyo when you buy a new one. While the advantage of buying a second-hand motorcycle is that when you bought this motorcycle, you can drive this right away and you can just drive it and pwede mo nang takbuhin to kahit saan na gusto mong malalayong lugar na gustong-gusto mo talagang biyahein. Advantage then is that andito na yung ORCR natin and we're good to go agad. But the disadvantage of it is that if ever na nabili mo ang isang motorcycle na walang registration or expired ang registration, meron pang mga details na kulang-kulang, especially when you bought it with the seller na walang ganitong mga papeles na ibigay sa'yo, then surely it will give you some headache when buying this kind of motorcycle. So, ayun nga, mabibili mo ito ng mura but medyo kakamutin natin yung ulo natin pag merong mga kulang-kulang na papeles, information in details na hindi natin may papakita, especially kapag merong checkpoint. So again, the decision depends on you. For me, ang mananalo talaga dito is buying a brand new motorcycle. But because it would really gives us the certainty that riding this motorcycle simply means you're taking ownership of this thing that would serve you a number of years. And it would really give great service to the point na pwede natin itong ipadrive sa mga next generation natin. It's not that hindi naman sa wala akong tiwala sa second hand. In fact, mga gadgets ko na ginagamit ngayon are usually second hand and meron tayong mga, alam mo yun, pre-owned mga gadgets ginagamit ko ngayon is usually, alam mo yun, pristine condition nilang binebenta kasi meron silang kailangan lang bilhin or they want another brand or they want another specs na higher lang but the gadget itself na kanilang binebenta is walang issue. I can say that napaganin ito sa gadgets, especially kapag cellphone or laptop or anything that will help your work or help your job. But for me, motorcycles could really be a great help if binili natin ito ng brand new. Again, I'm not saying that second-hand motorcycles are not good, but it's not for everyone. At the end of the day din naman, you are the buyer. Ikaw ang magde-decide, your money, your choice. And I'm just here to let you know further ano yung mga little details na kailangan mong malaman bago bumili ng motor at para mas solid yung pagbili mo ng motor mo na wala tayong ni isang katiting na pagsisisi. So bago tayo matapos, I just want to make a quick shoutout for these people. Shoutout to Honky Tonky 1587. Sabi niya dito, for a thrilling motorcycle lifestyle, this would be my opinion. For learning the basics, start with full manual motorcycle, and in the long run, it would allow you to build a solid foundation to be efficient as to learning overall motorcycle riding. Super tipid and easy to maintain. Secondly, if you need to lay low in full manual gearing, gumamit ng semi-automatic. Easy maintenance and tipid rin like full manual motorcycle. Then lastly, automatic motorcycles are for comfort and it would be on this riding lifestyle. And on the bright side, using automatic motorcycle is it is truly practical on traffic riding and nothing to worry and it is easily be driven. So yun. Thank you sir for your comment, napakaganda and makakabigay ito ng enlightenment sa mga nagko-consider pa lang ng bagong motor. In our previous video din naman, nag-comment dito si Lifecamp TV, which is sabi niya, dilemma ko din ito boss. So, boss Lifecamp TV, if you're watching the comments, you could see more and sana mas maklarify sa'yo ano yung klaseng motor na mas gugustuhin mo. So, isa-shoutout ko lang din tong dalawang to, which is si Timothy and YouTube ni Panday. They too have different comments or suggestions, but this would really help mga readers na kagaya ni Sir Lifecamp TV regarding ano yung makaka-help sa kanya na motor. Sabi dito ni Timothy is that semi-automatic or the clutch pa din yung choice niya because it is tested. While YouTube ni Panday is if gusto nyo daw ng basic driving, then we can go for automatic. So, ayun guys, I just wanna thank you for your time and ginugol nyo yung oras nyo para makapag-isip din kayo kung ano yung mas nababagay para sa inyo. Whether it's a new motorcycle or a second one that would really help you a lot more, then I hope nakatulong tong video na ito. So if you're still here, I want you to do something for me. I want you to subscribe on my channel, like this video, and make a comment down below of any suggestions, any opinion na makakatulong sa community natin. And always remember that tamang hazard lang, keep the grind, and keep it grounded. Ride safe, and see you on my next video.